Every great journey has its setbacks and accomplishments, its highs and lows. We find ourselves climbing back from the gear reset that occurred in last episode. When you find yourself in a low spot, you have two choices. You can either stay down, or you can pick yourself up, dust off, and continue on the warpath. Today is a new day. Today we march forward and realign ourselves to our goals. Today we carve a path to Prifddinas. Welcome to Enchanted, an Ironman series where I am locked to the Western Isles region of Gilnor, which includes Tirannwn and the Isle of Souls. While being stuck in this dangerous and barren region, the goal of Enchanted is to build a high-level PVM account in order to fully complete the region's minigame and boss collection logs. Honestly, up until this point, I felt like I haven't had much of a plan aside from knocking out the skills to complete the next Quest Speedruns. So today, we are coming up with a master plan. In order to create my master plan, I decided to break my journey up into 3 regions. Region 1 includes Tirannwn, Region 2, the Isle of Souls, and Region 3 being Prifddinas. At a high level, the plan is to work my way from Tirannwn to Letia and the Isle of Souls. While I used the first 2 regions to train my skills and eventually unlock Prifddinas, I decided to make my journey a bit more challenging by layering in region-specific goals. You can think of these goals as an expansion on the achievement diary, as I aim to give myself a variety of easy, medium, hard, and elite challenges. I will only be sharing the goals for the Tirannwn region, as I don't have access to the other regions yet. With that said, here are the Tirannwn region goals. You'll notice some of these goals are directly correlated to the Western Province achievement diary. Now let's take a closer look at the tasks. If you couldn't tell, the red X signifies a goal being locked, while the caution sign signifies a task that I technically could complete, but haven't yet, perhaps due to not having the skill level required. As you can see, there are quite a few tasks that are still locked behind quests. It should be noted that unlike while playing on an extreme Chunkman account, I do not have to complete these goals and challenges in order to unlock the next region, but rather these goals should help keep me focused and driven while acting as milestones on the way to completing the intense skill requirements for unlocking Prifddinas. Let me know what you think about the Tirannwn region goals in the comments section below. I'll be keeping you updated as we make progress, but for now, it's time to start knocking some of these out. So just how am I going to get from Tirannwn to the Isle of Souls and back? Well, there's this special crystal seed that teleports you directly to the city of Letia. In order to get my hands on the special crystal seed, I'll need to start part 1 of the Morning's End quest, and assuming I've completed all prerequisite quests, I'll also need level 60 range. Achieving 60 range on a normal non-area restricted account is a fairly simple task, but for me, it's going to be one of the biggest early game grinds I face. See, the major problem is that in order for me to train range, I'll need ammo in the form of arrows. And without a way to fully fletch arrows, I'm stuck relying on RNG based drops from monsters. After weighing out my options, I feel the zombies in the underground, which have a mere 1 in 18 chance to drop either 5 or 8 iron arrows, are my best opportunity to stack this precious ammo. I also have no easy way to calculate the amount of arrows I'll truly need to get from level 35 to 60 range. It's down to trial and error. So the plan is to absolutely massacre the zombies and stack as many arrows as I possibly can. I'll then use those arrows on the wizards to farm some runes. These runes will come in handy as I chase some drops from the elf warriors and archers and the Tyrus guards. Hopefully following the combat triangle will help move things along. Let's take a look at my current stats leaving last episode. We're currently sitting at the low 50s for combat, 8 herb lore, and 35 rain. I'm excited to see where we finish up after this long grind, but let's get to it. I have roughly 500 arrows altogether from last episode's grind, so I'm going to use those as a test run and see how many levels I can knock out. I also want to test whether or not I'm better off fighting the Tyrus guards or the Ironworth warriors. There's 36 range, 37 range, 38 range. Oh, this feels so good. We've officially unlocked our first overhead prayer with Protect from Magic. This will surely help speed up these wizard kills. There's 39 range, 40 range, 41 range. Nice. There it is. 42 range. Sitting pretty. Oof. I'm extremely low on arrows. I think I'll burn through these and put phase 2 of the test run into action. I'm going to absolutely kick your ass. There's 29 magic. 5 levels in this first trip is not bad. The secondary goal here is to hopefully achieve 43 magic, not only for the teleport to home spell, but also superheat item. That will come in handy as an Ironman with limited access to furnaces. Okay, I've just ran out of runes. Oh, he's got just 48 HP. We've got to try something here. Maybe we try to just flinch him. I don't even know. See how this goes. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, let's go. Oh, emerald as well. We'll take that. We'll take that. We've now got a strength ammy, a defense ammy, and a magic ammy. Okay, that was not a bad first trip. I gained 7 levels in range and 5 in magic, all off of just 500 arrows. So I feel like 1200 arrows should be enough to get me to 60 range. It's time to head back in for trip 2. No way, no way. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, come on, baby, please. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see. Hey, yes. Level 11 herb lore. Let's go. What is this? Clean Tirannwn now. Awesome. Let's get this challenge completed here. Boom, fat XP drop at 5 XP per Tirannwn. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, checking in here. I think we're ready to wrap up at the zombies. We've successfully obtained roughly 1200 arrows, but before getting to the wizards, I'd like to knock out another easy goal by reobtaining a pair of Clank's gauntlets. There we go, officially my second goal achieved and my best in slot gloves for the time being. Alright, I think this last kill will put us up to 50 range here. Yes, there it is. So sick. That's so nice, actually. I can now wear blue D-hide, which, you know, doesn't require Dragon Slayer to be completed to wear the top. I'm realizing 1,000 arrows, not enough. We are still 10 levels off from the goal, and we only have 80 arrows left. So we're gonna have to make a trip back down to the damn zombies and farm for probably another 1,000 arrows, I'm guessing, because we went from level 41 to 50 here, and that took about 1,000. So I'm guessing probably another 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 arrows to get us to 60, which is an absolute bummer. That's devastating. I don't want to go back down to the zombies, but someone once great said, it is what it is. Okay, we've just ran out of runes for Fire Strike. Let's see if we can finish this kill out quickly. What? No way! My heart sunk there for a second. We got a green D-hide piece, but the wrong piece. We're actually looking for the legs, as those do not require Dragon Slayer to be completed to equip. I think it's only right that I elk this. Alright, with that, it's time to head back to the zombies for another trip of gathering arrows. This time I'm going for 1,500 arrows. That has to be enough. I'm sick of killing the zombies. I don't want to go back down there again. That has to be able to get us from level 50 to 60. Alright, with this bone, we are going to get level 43 prayer and unlock that achievement. Let's get it. Oh yeah, 43 prayer, all from normal bones. We can now use protect from melee. That is sick. We gotta throw that over top. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, that is so sick. That is going to make the elf warrior kills and the Tyrus guard kills just that much easier. So stoked for this. No way. No way. I was looking away from my computer with that kill. We now have 1,700 plus iron and steel arrows. This has to be enough. Okay, this has to be enough. Last time we went up there with just a little over 1,000 and gained, I think, maybe 8 or 10 levels. So I'm hoping we can get another 10 levels out of these arrows on the wizards. I don't want to jinx it and say I may never have to be back down here to the zombies. I'm sure I will, maybe to farm some more grimy herbs and shit. But for now, I am out of here. I'm getting out of here. Sayonara to the zombies. There's level 57 range. It's definitely exciting, but I am starting to feel defeated. I mean, 1,700 arrows only got me 7 levels this time around. I really cannot believe I have to go kill zombies again. They say while spending time in the underground, you start to go insane, and I've now spent 40 hours down here. Let's just hope for a decent drop from the warriors and guards. No way. This can't be. Are those green d'hide chaps? Are they mine? Sorry, pal. Almost forgot to snag these. Catch you later. No! Some people in the OSRS community can be real jerks. Anyway, I'm just running out of runes on this trip and going to try to finish this Tyrus guard kill with my last few arrows. There it is. Let's see what we get. No way! No way, a myth kite. What? Yes, yes. Although it's not the best, it is still an upgrade. Let's go. Decided to sell off the myth spear that I obtained. I have to believe this will be my last trip to the zombies. We are now sitting at level 57 range. We have just 3 more levels, and I am not leaving this to chance. I am going to gather another 1,000 arrows. 1,000 arrows for 3 levels. So just checking in here, we've got 7 iron arrows left and about 7k XP until the goal is complete. This is devastating. I really didn't want to have to go back to the zombies, but I'm thinking we've got to get at least another 300 iron arrows to close out this 7,000 XP, which is we're looking at another 3 to 4 hours down in the zombies in the underground, which is pretty devastating. I keep saying devastating because I've just been grinding, and I wish there was such a better way to calculate how many arrows you needed for a certain level, like an XP calculator based on ammo. That said, we are so close to our goal here that we just have to keep grinding. We're so close, and I know it's just going to feel so much better once we finally achieve that range level that we're after. Here we go again. Another 300 arrows. Good start here with 5 steel arrows. We need 300 total. I think that should be plenty to get us 7,000 XP here. Let's settle in and let's get after it. All right, with roughly 300 arrows, we are ready for our final stretch of ranging XP. No way. Yes, there it is. 60 range, baby. Well over 60 hours put into this grind for 60 range. I feel like a weight has come off my shoulders. This is insane. I'm on top of the world. First, like, legit grind of this account completed. Look at this. Red D-hide armor, dark bows, crab bows, dragon darts, dragon knives, tactic skills gloss. We got it all, baby. I am just jacked. I'm just jacked. Oh, and we finished with plenty of extra arrows. It took a lot less arrows than I expected, but that's fine. That means we've got time for one last trip up to the Tyrus Guards and the Isleworth Warriors and Archers to try to get one of those last drops and achieve one of those goals we're after. So let's wrap that up. I've just decided to use the little runes that I have and the arrows I have on the Tyrus Guards to see what kind of drops we can get. Another huge level coming in here, 43 magic. I think that unlocks super heat item. Yes, that's awesome. I've got something huge planned, like I said earlier, with these nature runes stacked up. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but this is a huge unlock for the account.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you some breaking news. That's right, folks. It appears a group of angry zombies is starting to form in the underground tunnel. We have one of our correspondents standing by. Let's go there now.
So what are your thoughts on the recent killings?
Yeah, we're absolutely fed up with this guy. Oh, guttbustr. He's been going around saying he's enchanted something or another. Well, we've had enough of his antics. He's been down here for over 60 hours. That's enough to drive anyone mad. See, us zombies, we are an undead race, but that don't mean we enjoy being killed again. We've had enough, and we are striking back.
The zombies have hired lawyer Quinn to represent them in court.
We are all saddened and frankly surprised that one man could inflict such damage for such a continued length of time. It's gone unchecked, and that is exactly where I come in. I'm here to represent zombies in a case against guttbustr. He needs to answer for the lives he's taken here. We will be using all legal tools to bring him to justice.
We should be able to expect a warrant for the arrest of guttbustr in the next few days, as there's overwhelming evidence in this case.
Thank you, Dolores. We'll be keeping a very close eye on the progression of these events.
all that work for some coins. Okay, I think I'm gonna pack it in there and sell off some of these runes and stuff that I've gathered and get ready to start speedrunning those Trip 2 quests. I think it's about time. Now that we've got 60 range and the 43 mage, I'm excited. All right, like we said, let's gear up for some of these quest speedruns and just sell off all these random runes that we have. We're not gonna really need these at this point. I think we're ready for the Trip 2 quests, and let's take a look at what those are. So, the Trip 2 quests will include Big Chompy Bird Hunting with a target completion time of 7 minutes, Sheep Herder with a target completion time of 9 minutes, and lastly, the Roving Elves quest with a target completion time of 15 minutes. Again, I'm going to be looking for recommendations for penalty if I cannot complete these in time, like the previous trip of quests. So drop those in a comment below. I'm going to speedrun those over on my stream, which is also located here in...
We interrupt this broadcast once again to inform you that the angry zombie mob is on the move and are quickly closing in on Guttbustr's location, the Tyrus Camp.
On YouTube, I've made the switch from Twitch to YouTube live streaming, so you're already right here now. Just head over to my page and I'll be streaming those over the next week or so. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If you're enjoying the series so far, please spread the word, tell someone about the series, or make a post on social media. And as always, I'll see you next time.
And don't come back!